You probably have heard of a statement saying silence is golden, and it's something that a lot of people don't even consider to really more contemplate on because too often and too many times we're just speaking and we're rather creating noise other than listening to the silence and observing what is present now. And especially I'm talking of this because I have a friend who experienced something such as speaking in front of people, and he said something stupid or he said something that he would not necessarily want to say. And a lot of the times this is because of the pressure, because of the anxiety, and you're not necessarily comfortable in that situation, so you end up saying things what you perhaps wouldn't say or wouldn't want to say, or wouldn't even think that you would say these things. And to a big extent, it's not a big deal if you allow yourself to be just the way you are, because before you may think that you are the one who speaks, you are the one who creates all of these answers, everything, whatever is being said, that you're the maker of all of it. And the reason why I'm saying before, because right now you can make an experiment and see where does all of these thoughts come from. That why would you even think that you're the one speaking, that you're the one making whatever is going to be said? In my own experiences of the moment, I have no clue whatever is being said. I have no clue whatever I'm saying right now, and the only thing that I know that I hear, whatever comes out of my mouth, I can observe that, and I don't really bother myself with the other end. How much do I know what's gonna be said? I don't know really. Never do I know anything that is going to be said. Either it's in front of camera or it's in front of people where I'm doing a meeting. It's in front of relatives. It's in front of someone I don't know. Doesn't really matter what situation it would be. Most of the situations I have no clue what to say, and I don't prepare anything to say, and a lot of the times I don't even want to say anything, because just listening to the noise of other people, you realize that there's too much noise. You don't necessarily want to participate in that noise. You rather stay silent and observe the golden silence which you can feel within your being. Of course, so for that silence to feel appreciated, you must come to an experience how does the silence feel. And you don't really have to look far, because all of us enjoy a moment of silence without even knowing it, and that is the silence even when we go to sleep. We enjoy the silence of not having to experience this noise, the noise of this world, the noise of this living reality. That's why whenever we go to sleep, we feel nice to rest, to not hear, to not participate in this reality, because all of this is really noise. Whatever doesn't serve you, whatever doesn't make you really come to experience yourself more in a way to be comfortable, to be happy, to expand, that is mainly noise. And for for most of us, we have a lot of noise to deal with, because a lot of the times we don't really want to participate in whatever is really going on around us, because that's not necessarily the environment that we would put ourselves into. And if you don't necessarily want to put yourself in an environment where you feel stressed or anxious or not comfortable, you end up creating unconscious noise, such as in the example before. If you have to speak in front of someone and you feel nervous, you create an unconscious noise, and it provides you some sort of uncomfortable feeling within yourself. But eventually, if you can just be peaceful and happy with your own silence within you, which doesn't really have to be worked for, just observe that it indeed feels good to have your own inner silence, other than constant noise, constant thoughts, constant flow of all kind of disturbing unconscious energies. It makes a I couldn't say a big difference, but there is a noticeable difference in the experience for those who are inclined to find that sort of experience. And I would assume there's many spiritual people. I would assume there's many people who just are bothered by the noise of the world, by the noise of the mind, and in any case, in whichever case it would be, if you feel an experience of silence which is already providing you some peace, is already providing you some enjoyment, just observe that more. Don't necessarily have to do anything about it, but rest in that, observe that, and enjoy that, because only by being in that you can really expand it. There's no much a way how to expand yourself in silence. If you, well, I could say there's a way also. If you I wanted to say that there is no way to really expand your silence if you just participate in the noise a lot of the time, but it can work opposite way also if you participate in too much noise. In my experience, even yesterday, where I noticed noise happening all around, it makes me more silent, more inward towards my own being, and it can work either way actually. There's no one way to your inner silence. You can go to the noisiest place, to the noisiest experience that you can find, and you'll perhaps find silence there because you don't want to participate or contribute more noise. Or you can go and enjoy the silence of the nature, the silence of your own being, the silence of your meditation, and find more silence there. Whichever way works for you, silence is everywhere. You just need to observe it. So it's up to you.